Hello. I'm going to read you this book called No Mail for Mitchell. Ooh, lots of M's. Mail and Mitchell. This book was written by Catherine Siracusa. Mitchell is a mailman. Every day he delivers a big sack of mail. He brings a letter to Mr. Owl. He carries a package to Mrs. Groundhog. Mitchell brings a magazine to Mrs. Mouse and a box of books for the Beaver family. But when he comes home, there's no mail for Mitchell. Everyone gets mail but me, says Mitchell. Then Mitchell has an idea. He writes, "Dear Mitchell, have a nice day. Best wishes to Mitchell," the mailman. He decided to write himself a letter. Mitchell goes outside to mail the letter to himself, but it is a very windy and rainy night, and the wind blows the letter away. Oh no, even the turtle needs an umbrella. They both are using umbrellas because it's so windy and rainy. Mitchell goes back home. Oh, he's very sad. I will never get any mail. When he gets inside, the phone is ringing. It is his boss, Mr. Pig. "I know it's late," he says, "but I have a special package for Bobby Beaver. Will you deliver it tonight?" Do you think the mailman will help him? Mitchell, the mailman, will. He hurries to the post office. "I can always count on you," Mr. Pig tells him. Then he gives Mitchell the package. Mitchell goes out again into the rain, and the wind blows his umbrella inside out. Splash! He steps in a big puddle. "I am all wet," says Mitchell, "but the mail must go through." He has a big plan. He wants to make sure they get their package. At last he sees the Beaver's house. "Special delivery," shouts Mitchell. Mr. Beaver answers the door. "We are so glad to see you. You have Bobby's present from Grandma Beaver. Please come inside." Mitchell tries to dry off. Bobby asks, "Will you have some birthday cake?" But Mitchell says, "No, thank you. It is late. I have to go home." "Happy birthday, Bobby." Oh, look. Bobby Beaver is having a birthday cake with candles. Poor Mitchell looks very wet. He's trying to dry off with the towel. I wonder if he's cold. Mitchell goes back to his house. He takes off his wet clothes. He puts on his dry pajamas. "I am tired," says Mitchell, "but I got the job done." The next morning, Mitchell wakes up with a bad cold. Oh, he doesn't feel good. He calls the post office. Mr. Pig said, he calls the post office. Mr. Pig says to take a few days off. He will deliver the mail for Mitchell. Well, that was nice of Mr. Pig, and I'm glad Mitchell's going to take some rest. For 2 days, Mitchell stays in bed. He drinks tea with honey. There's his tea. He reads books, and he watches TV, but he misses his job. He likes being a mailman. The next morning, the doorbell rings. It's Mr. Pig. He hands Mitchell a big bag of mail. "Mail for me?" "Yes, mail for you," says Mr. Pig. Mitchell opens a letter. It says, "Dear Mitchell, get well soon. Sincerely, Mr. Owl." And a postcard says, "Dear Mitchell, we miss you. Yours truly, Mrs. Mouse and family." Another letter says, "Dear Mitchell, the mail is not the same without you. Come back soon. Best wishes, Mrs. Groundhog." Then Mitchell opens a large card. "It's a picture of me," he said. Inside the card says, "Dear Mitchell, when I grow up, I want to be a mailman just like you. Your friend Bobby Beaver." "You are a good mailman, Mitchell," said Mr. Pig. Mitchell smiles. "It's nice to be a mailman," he said, "and it's nice to get mail." I have a mailbox right here, and I have a mail truck, and I'm going to go and drop off the mail. And let's see if I got any mail from the mailman. I'm gonna open the mailbox. I got a letter. I'm gonna open it up. Do you ever get mail? I love getting mail. Let's see, sometimes my mom and dad get mail that is called junk mail. It's not as important, and so that's a fun thing to open too. This one I'm not going to keep. It's going to go into the recycle bin. One piece of mail I looked at. Let's see. Oh, here's another piece of mail. I'm going to open it up. Let's see. What is this one? More junk mail. That's okay. I'll put it in the recycling. Oh, there's one more in here. Oh, it's a card. It says to Julie. There's some birds on the back. I love birds. Somebody must know I like birds. Oh, it says Season's Greetings. It's a winter card. If I open it up, oh, may the holiday season bring happiness and joy to you and your loved ones. From Wendy and family. That's cool. Wow. I hope you get some mail this week. I think you'll have fun opening some mail. It takes practice. You really have to kind of pinch and pull, but I know you can do it. All right. Goodbye.